Hi folks, I've got an unboxing and first impressions for you today. Brand new releases from Byron Parfums, Mula Mula Rouge Extreme, Pirates 2.0 and Black Dragon. Stay tuned. Byron Parfums are a house based in France, and a couple of years ago they seemed to take the fragrance world by storm with 3 releases. They were Mula Mula, Pirates and 0.9. Mula Mula seemed to be the one that was everywhere. It was all over Instagram accounts and YouTube, so I feel like that fragrance was the one that really gave Byron a foothold and really exploded them onto the scene. And Mula Mula was a great fragrance. It's a red berry caramel gourmand type of fragrance. I actually enjoyed all 3. I would say that Pirates was probably my favorite. I just loved how indolic and how strong it was. In fact, all the fragrances were really strong. In particular, Mula Mula was just a potent bomb of a fragrance, absolute beast. So I'm really excited to try flankers. I have Mula Mula Rouge Extreme, Pirates 2.0, and then a new release which isn't a flanker, which is called Black Dragon. I don't know the notes of any of these, so what I'm going to do is unbox them, sniff them, and then I'll go through the notes, see what I got, see what I didn't get, and then that's how we'll do it. So let's get into it. So let's start with Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. By the way, I think my favorite overall from the house is the Chronic. Just a beautiful fragrance, sweet, cinnamon, sandalwood fragrance, really easy to wear. It has that strength, it has the potency that I love about Byron. They had a couple of releases, Byron Man and Byron Zaire, more so Byron Man though. That was a different direction for the house. It was a little more understated, a little more reined in, so that would definitely have suited people like my dad who prefers those subtle understated fragrances. Not everyone wants a big beast mode fragrance, but many of us do, and it really makes us judge performance in a different way when we can have a fragrance like I find a lot of Parfum de Marly fragrances just have fantastic potency and performance. So when we get a release which just doesn't have that, it's a little bit of a disappointment because we know it can be done. But again, it's not to everyone's tastes. So Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. I always find it difficult to get into a Byron box without ripping the lid. Anyway, we're in. So here is the bottle. So similar design to all the other Byron bottles. I think they changed their caps slightly depending on the release, but generally they're these circular bottles with the black cap. Simple but effective. They don't seem cheap. Quite a heavy bottle actually. Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. I'm going to spray these on skin because it's only 3 and I always prefer to test things on skin if I can. So here we go. Let's see how extreme this is and see how much it reminds me of the original Mula Mula. Okay, already this is strong. As I suspected it might be, this is very strong. I'm not even having to smell my hand. I've used up all my Mula Mula, or rather my wife has, so I don't have it directly to compare, but it definitely reminds me of Mula Mula. It's certainly a flanker. There's a little bit of a difference though. Mula Mula was a very thick fragrance, and I would say this one isn't quite as thick. There's a note in here which is a little sharper. I felt Mula Mula was a very rounded fragrance, but there's something in here that makes this a little more assertive, perhaps a little more extreme. Perhaps that's what they're going for with this, but there's something in here which just, and I really like it. I really like that there's something in here which gives the fragrance just a little more backbone. Not that Mula Mula didn't have backbone, but it was a very smooth, sweet, well-rounded, fruity fragrance. It's got a little cheeky bite to it, this one, which is great. And it smells maybe a little woodier than the original Mula Mula. I think it's down the middle. Mula Mula for me was a unisex fragrance, maybe just ever so slightly leaning on the feminine, but not so much so that I ever had a problem wearing it at all. I'd say that this is less so. I think this has a little bit more of a masculine quality to it with this note that's in here. So it still smells fruity, but more than just the red berries. I feel like there's something more in here. Okay, I really like that. It's strong, it's got a good backbone, and it's very distinctive. If you loved Mula Mula, you are guaranteed to love this one because it is along the same lines, just some subtle differences, but I'm really liking these differences. Let me read the notes out to you to see what is in here. So in the top notes, there's strawberry, raspberry, and cherry. It's the cherry. I think it's the cherry that's just giving that extra little bit of tartness to the fruit accords. Ginger, caramel, so ginger could be, the spiciness of the ginger could be just giving that assertive punch as well. Again, we've got caramel as in the original Mula Mula, oud, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. It's really good. Guys, if you like Mula Mula, this is a really good, strong fragrance, but not obnoxious. I don't think you're gonna choke anyone out unless you overspray too much. Okay, Mula Mula Rouge Extreme is a love. Let's go on to Pirates 2. I really enjoyed the original Pirates, and I do have that sprayed on a strip here. And it reminds me of, so when I smell Pirates, it reminds me of when I first received some Byron samples. I was on holiday, I was camping in Wales, and I did a video on this beautiful cliff top in South Wales. And the smell of Pirates takes me back to that moment because I connected it. The beach below me where I was filming was like an old pirate's cove. It was like something out of the Goonies or a pirate movie. So Pirates really connects me back to that time. So it's lovely when a fragrance really transports you. So this takes me 2 years ago to that great holiday that I had with my family and that location where I filmed that review. So I love Pirates, quite green, indolic, fruity, there's some pear in here, but again, firmly in the middle in terms of it being unisex. So here's the box for Pirates 2. Loving that black design with the gold writing. They've changed the font slightly, they've got this paint splatter effect. Is there a knack of getting in these boxes without ripping them? I just don't like ripping them. There we go, just about managed it without ripping the box. I love that gold skull and crossbones on there as well. So this is collection Pirates. So there is now within Byron a Pirates collection, and I believe Black Dragon is in that collection as well. All right, Pirates 2, here we go. Let me show you the bottle first. There we go. Again, that gold writing. So simple but effective presentation, I think. So the first one was very indolic and it had quite a strong pear note. So I will be interested to see how this one has changed and evolved from the first one. It's maybe a little greener actually. Still got the thick indolic character of white florals in here. Have to compare this to the first one. I mean, it's quite similar. I'd say maybe the white florals in this do lean a little more feminine than the first Pirates, just off these first impressions of the opening on my arm. I don't know. I keep changing my mind. And it's lovely. It's reminiscent of the first one. I'm not sure if this replaces it or if it's being sold alongside the first one or if this is just a reformulation of the first one. I'm not sure about that. I feel like there's a slightly different floral aspect to Pirates 2. But I like it. At the moment, I think I prefer Mula Mula Rouge Extreme to Pirates 2, although I do like them both. Let me read the notes in Pirates 2, see what we've got. So in the top there's Lily of the Valley, pear as with the original Pirates, and bergamot, tuberose, ylang ylang, and jasmine. So they're all the white florals in the heart. Patchouli, white musk, ambergris, and cedar. I'm not sure if you own the original Pirates and you're very happy with that. Sample this one first because it is similar. I mean, always sample first if you can. I'm sure that from their website you will be able to get samples, or maybe even from their Etsy store. They do have an Etsy store as well. And by the way, there is a new website here in the UK which you should definitely check out. It's called sexiest.com, C as in S-E-E. I will leave a link to their website. They have some amazing deals on Creeds, Parfum de Mali, as far as I can see, the cheapest online. And I believe that they will be a UK stockist for Byron Parfums. I've just had a look on their website. I can't see them there yet, but keep checking back because I think you will be able to pick these up from sexiest.com. So link will be in the description. It's very good. I think I will have to give this a full wearing to really see what the differences are between the original Pirates and to see which one I prefer. I suspect I will probably like them both equally because they come across as quite a similar scent. It's that pear, it's the white florals in there. That Rouge Extreme though, that's winning. I think, interestingly, Pirates, I slightly preferred the original over Mula Mula, but I'm preferring the Rouge Extreme a little bit over Pirates. But we haven't tried Black Dragon yet. Let's get into this one. This is the third and final one. I've got to admit, I do like the sound of this. Here's the box. So the aesthetic for this is stealth. It's black on black. So it's gloss black writing on a matte black box. And I love that. I love the stealth look. I think it's sleek. Rip the box, and again, it's so hard. It's probably because I'm on camera and impatient, and I'm rushing. There we go. Has anyone else ripped their Byron boxes? I've always done it. Always done it. Okay. So again, I mean, it's maybe even going to be difficult for you to see on camera. I'll try and turn it so you can see it in the light. I am very excited about this because I had an idea of what to expect on these two. I have no idea what to expect with Black Dragon. Okay, so it's sweet and fruity, but a little smoky. This smells very unique to me and I love it. I love how unique this smells. It's sweet. It's got this great woody backbone to it. Okay, this is my favourite. This is not quite as gourmand. It's not quite as fruity. Not as fruity as Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. Not as floral as Pirates. This smells the most masculine of the three to me. Maybe it's this slight smoky effect I'm getting from it. Maybe some vanilla, some warming woods. You know when you have like a cedar wood and you're in a sauna. I always use this comparison, but you throw the water on the sauna and as it heats up you smell that warm, sweet wood. So I kind of get that from this. It's really interesting. I love, maybe it's just the top notes, but I love what is in the top of this because it smells really good. Let me read the notes. Let's find out what's in here. Okay, so there's honey, pineapple and mango in the top. Yeah. Okay, so it's fruity, but it's, how can I describe it? It's not cloyingly sweet fruits. There's something else in here which the fruits are just sitting on nicely, and maybe it's the honey, maybe it's the combination of the honey with the fruits. And there's also cigar, bourbon vanilla and sandalwood. How amazing are those three notes? Cigar, bourbon vanilla and sandalwood. What an amazing combination. And in the base, patchouli, amber and musk. This one for me is rivaling the Chronic. It's not quite as sweet as the Chronic. The honey is amazing in here. Honey, bit of smoke, some woods, just the right amount of sweetness. And I think this mango pineapple combination is what is just giving this quite a unique, bright, fruity opening. I think this really jumps off the skin. and if it didn't have the sandalwood and the cigar accord, then it would be too fruity and too sweet, but it just balances everything out really nicely. Wow, very impressed. I will be wearing this a lot, and I think this is the one. I mean, I think they're all going to get some love. I think when these are released, I think people are going to be talking about all of these. I think Mula Mula Rouge Extreme will really appeal to some people. I think this one will get a lot of love. Pirates is very nice. I think many people will enjoy this, but Black Dragon being the original release, I think we're going to see a bit of talk about this. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just me. We'll have to see how it fully performs and how it is in the dry down, but off the opening, I love that. That is really good. It is really, that's lovely. Almost a little Naxos-like with the honey and the tobacco, but fruitier than Naxos. Okay, there we go. First impressions. I hope that's been in some way useful or entertaining. Whatever the reason you were tuning in, maybe you're interested in these fragrances. These were a surprise. They were very kindly sent to me by the brand. I did not know they were coming. They just arrived one day last week. And for the person on Instagram, if you're watching this video, then I hope you're happy, because I got told off for posting a picture of them still boxed on Instagram, and I was told off for posting them without being able to tell people what they smelled like. Apparently I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, if you were that person and you're watching this video, I hope you got what you wanted, because now you know my opinions on what they smell like. All right, so don't forget cscents.com. You can check them out there. I'll leave a link to Byron's website so you can go and have a look on there. And if they still have the Etsy shop. I'm not sure if they do, but I'll try and find that. If they do, I will link all the places you can buy these. There are some places in the States, I believe. You can pick Byron up at Door Perfumes, and I think Crystal Fragrance as well. So quite a lot of opportunity to get your hands on these fragrances. Do sample them if you can, because I think a lot of people are really going to love these. They are exactly what I wanted from Byron Parfums. They are big, bold, very well blended, strong fragrances, and I think the performance in all these is going to be great. All right, so there we go. There are my opinions on the 3 new releases from Byron. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you've tried these, then please let me know. Drop some comments down below. Oh, and another person who has done a video doing a similar unboxing to me is Maya at Fab Trends Maya. So I'll also link her channel so you can see her first impression opinions as well. So shout out to Maya, great channel, lovely lady, and it'd be great if you could go and check out her video as well. All right, so that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, keep tuning into FM, keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next video.